Okay, here's a question that I get asked all of the time. Why do you keep fighting for this, especially when the only thing the scale wants to do is go up? Believe me, I understand that 100%. I have Hashimoto's thyroiditis, as most people do know, and it can cause your body to either lose weight or gain weight, and it's very frustrating, especially when you gain weight. No matter how much you exercise, no matter how well you eat, you can, eat as clean as possible and work out every day, and the scale just does not reflect any of that. I always wonder, well, if I was so good and the scale didn't move, I could have ate a cheeseburger. Why didn't I have those cookies? And it's very frustrating, and I understand that. Right now, my thyroids, I'm swinging high to be hyperactive. And you would really think that you lose weight on that. No, not me. My body is so backwards that I gained weight. And I asked my doctor, I said, I don't understand. I'm hyperactive. My TSH, which is supposed to be around 2, is 0.02. It's very, very hyperactive, and I gain weight. I've gained almost 30 pounds, and I'm hyperactive, very hyperactive. So it doesn't really matter what you eat and how much you work out sometimes when your metabolism just does not want to cooperate with you. And it's very frustrating when you get on the scale and you see that all your hard work is not reflected. It does not show anything. And sometimes you get on the scale and you've gained weight. I know I want to get my hammer, bust my scale, throw it out the window into oncoming traffic. I understand completely. And sometimes you just cannot help it. Right now, they're actually lowered my medicine. They've lowered it a lot in the last 2 months, and right now my weight is starting to kind of plateau, so hopefully I'll start going low. The scale will start going low again. But again, it's just really funny how when you go hyperactive, you're supposed to just magically lose this weight. And I asked my doctor, I don't understand, and not everybody loses weight when you're hyperactive. And the funny thing is when I go low, sometimes I actually lose weight easier, which is really weird, but everybody's bodies are not the same. So one thing that really keeps me going is I feel better. I feel so much better. If I sat there and ate fast food and junk food, I actually would feel really bad. My stomach hurts. Like I said in a few of my videos before, I used to have a lot of tummy issues, and I don't have those when I eat healthy. Also, one of the best things, exercise is really good for my joints. Because I went through my thyroid storm when I had my tumors, it caused a lot of joint flares, and my joints can really, really hurt. And like I said, sometimes my jaw won't open one side or the other. It can be my shoulder, my hip, my back. It can be anything. And so exercise keeps my body a little bit looser to where they don't hurt as much. Because sometimes I go to, take my vitamins in the morning and I can barely open my jaw. So exercise is really good for your muscles and for your body and for your joints, just to keep them a little bit less stiff. Another thing is, I feel better about myself. If I sat there and I ate terribly, I feel bad about myself. I get angry at myself. I don't like myself. And then I start playing the guilt trip with myself. And that doesn't do anything for me except for beat myself up, which is not what I want to do. So even if the scale moves up, which, like I said, it has lately, but, when you have, medical conditions or medications, like again, eating healthy and working out does not always reflect on the scale. And it is extremely frustrating to where you just want to scream and pull your hair out. I understand. But you can't quit. If I quit every time I gained a few pounds, I would have quit when I gained almost 90 pounds from the tumors that I had 2 years ago. Almost 2 years ago. So it's an up and down battle. You're going to gain weight. You're going to lose weight. The only thing is you have to keep trying. Our bodies are not, once you get to a certain point, they're not going to go, okay, we're here, we're done, we're never going to gain weight again. Things happen. Life happens. Medical issues happen. Drama happens. Stress happens. Things happen. You're going to gain a few pounds here and there. I've gained about 30 pounds in the last 6 or 7 months trying to get this, situated. And I understand it's frustrating. And there are times where I'm like, screw this, give me some Oreos. And, I beat myself up about it. But It happens to everybody. If you sit there and only ate extremely healthy every day, it's not going to last your entire life. And you have to realize that this is a lifelong journey. It is going to be a battle. You're going to gain 5 pounds. You're going to lose 20 pounds. You might gain another 30, especially if you have medical issues. I do. I have Hashimoto's thyroiditis. And basically, I explain to people that it's like an engine. You can put the best gas in your car, the very best tires on your car, but if your engine does not work properly, you're not going anywhere. So I can eat the best food. I can sit there and work out every single day. But because the engine to my body is not really working that great, it's not going to always reflect it. And I have to understand that. Even though I do get just as frustrated as everybody else, I do understand my body does not work like everybody else's, and yours probably doesn't either. And even if you don't have any medical issues, it is still a battle for everyone. Our bodies are designed to gain weight. Our bodies are not designed to lose weight. If you look back, it's only been 100 years that people actually have had food, to where abundance of food. Before, we were starving. So that is why we actually gain weight. So our bodies we're not meant to lose weight. That is why it is so difficult. And that is why sugar and yummy treats are so delicious. It's because our bodies didn't have that before, so that's what we wanted. So it is a battle, and it's going to be a battle, but you have to keep going. Even though I gain weight here and I may lose weight next 6 months, I understand that it's never going to be over unless you quit. So I feel so much better eating healthy foods. I no longer feel sick. My skin is not gray, other than the light from outside because, the camera. And I feel better about myself. And that right there is the most important. Even if the scale does not reflect anything, the fact that I am trying and I know that I'm trying, I don't hate myself. I don't yell at myself. I'm not battling myself because I'm not trying. And that right there makes me feel a lot worse when I feel guilty. I feel lazy. And that doesn't help me at all. That actually makes the whole situation worse. So even though I'm not losing anything, even if I don't lose anything for the next year, the fact that I am trying makes all the difference to me emotionally. And that is the biggest reason why I keep fighting, is because I'm proud of myself. Even if I don't lose anything, I'm trying. I am proud of myself because I have not quit. I will never quit. Even if I gain another 20 pounds, I'm not going to quit. And that is the most important thing why I keep on this journey. I like myself. Even if I've gained a few pounds or not, I'm happy with myself. I'm proud of myself. And that is the biggest reason of why I will never quit. And hopefully you don't either. So hopefully this answers your question, since I seem to get this question a lot lately. And again, I understand it is extremely frustrating, but be strong. Fight for this, and you'll get there.